take some questions. Yeah.
The CBO estimates that the SNAP provisions would actually expand the eligibility for SNAP recipients under this deal. So how can Republicans still claim this as a victory and claim that it would reduce dependency?
Well, there's a number of things that are done both in SNAP and TANF to limit who's eligible to. If you look at some of the states that have gamed the system, and by the way, there are a number of states who have gamed the system, we reduced their ability to do that. They were able to roll over from one year to the other how many people they can exempt. That ends in this bill. So again, getting more people back to work is going to be the end result of this package, and more people paying in. Why don't we let the chairman of the Agriculture Committee, G.T. Thompson, talk about that too.
Thanks, Steve. Well, quite frankly, CBO's got their numbers wrong. They double counted individuals that there were new categories that were created, specifically veterans, the homeless, 18-year-olds that are been living in foster care, and I hope you're all aware of the tragic situation that happens there many times, where a young person ages out, they put their life belongings in a garbage bag, and because it all fits there, and they go out to try to find a place in the world. And quite frankly, most of those folks are already counted as eligible. So CBO basically, they scored this as a $2 billion cost, which is completely false and not the first error that CBO has done. They most recently recognized in the Farm Bill baseline that was put out, they blew by $1 billion on related to cottonseed. And so I think the analysts, I don't know what the variables were they were working with, but it's pretty obvious that they double counted here. When you think about SNAP, employment, and career and technical education, which has been a part of the farm bills going back into the 90s, that really provides folks a pathway to prosperity and out of poverty. And as I mentioned in a previous meeting, they all gives people an opportunity to achieve what we all aspire to be, United States taxpayers. So at the end of the day, it's not just the investment there, but the return on investment as folks go from dependency on the government to, quite frankly, to realizing the American dream, which is dignity through work and all the financial benefits. So it is about food security, but it's also about financial security. And we have some other provisions within that that Patrick and Garrett and the Speaker and the team did a great job in terms of the waivers. The age, taking the age from age 49 to 54. Quite frankly, the percentage of waivers that states are able to apply, taking that from 12% to 8% is a huge savings, and it really doesn't impede helping people that are truly in need. It's just the efficiency. It's good government, and then I think one of the most important ones that has been agreed to in the deal that was put together was states have accrued without limit these waivers over many, many years. So hundreds of thousands, enough to cover everyone. Never have anybody have a shot at the American dream through exercising the SNAP, employment, and career and technical education. That baseline gets zeroed out in 2024. States will be issued waivers, but it'll be waivers for use that year. And those are just a few of the simple provisions that really are really important and meaningful.
Next question. Or you want to add, Patrick?
The simple answer is the CBO got it wrong. These populations are already included in most states under the 12% cap that they currently have, which says even if they have all these current excluded populations that are not required to be in work or seeking work, they can have up to 12% of their population exempted. We reduced that number down to 8. We stopped the rollovers. Many states use the rollover authority to build up and accrue these balances that enable them to give full waivers for work requirements. We end that. That will be captured and more than sufficiently get people into work, even with the excluded populations that we've now added into this law.